Welcome to the Great Smoky Mountains National Park.
You're watching Backroad Drivers.
I'm Brad Miser.
I'm Sam Miser.
We're the Miser brothers. What are we doing today, Sam?
We're going to take the Foothills Parkway from Wallen to Wears Valley, check out the views, and what are we doing it in, Brad?
You just saw it, ladies and gentlemen. This is our brand new 2020 GT350 with the 5.2 liter flat plane Voodoo motor. It's ridiculous. We're all manual because we're saving the manuals. Coming up on the Foothills Parkway entrance from the Maryville side. Looks very similar if you're coming from, say, Pigeon Forge or Gatlinburg to get on the parkway.
Either direction you come in, you're going to have an option on which way to get on the parkway. We're going to go towards Wears Valley, the new section. The older section is to the right. Takes you out to the Look Rock.
Goes to the Dragon.
Yeah.
It's overgrown from a view perspective. If you want a good looking view, that's, I mean, you're headed to some cool stuff.
Pretty trees and all that kind of stuff, but you're not going to get great mountain views unless you're at a pull-off in that direction. The new section here,
Cleared out.
you're going to have a lot of nice views. I hope they keep it that way.
I wish they'd go back and clean the old section up, honestly.
We're not going to cut any trees down.
They might. Tennessee loves their trees, but we also love America. There is no exit when you get on. You're on. So we're on the parkway now. There is no gas. There is no food.
That makes sense. Once the time you get up, by the time you get on top of a mountain, there's only one way down. It's either the way well you came or keep going straight. So
we're just climbing now.
Nice, pretty day.
Been overcast all morning. We've been waiting on these leaves to get, you know, close to peak.
Sounds good.
This is our first little road trip. Well, besides driving it back from Little Rock, that was a heck of a road trip. This is our first little drive video. Getting used to driving the vehicle. Every time you change to a different manual, you have to figure some things out. This is like the first manual I've actually owned. I've driven other people's a lot and had a couple in the family, but this is my first time having to kind of get a car and get it figured out. So we're in sport mode. There's regular, sport, track. It changes the driving dynamic. Obviously doesn't change the shift points because we control that with our hand on the manual. But it does change, puts it into sport exhaust mode, which has more pops and cracks.
It's more steering wheel feel and suspension with the. Now, does this have Magna Ride? Is that?
It has Magna Ride.
Yep.
It is grippy, and the tires, we were looking last night, we were ordering some parts. We'll get into that in our next video, but the turn in on the front tires is really ridiculous, and then these tires are really sticky.
Camber wise on the turn in, yeah.
It's tipped in hard. I think we need to get in lower gear. Blip it. Learning to blip shift. Lots of cool things. We'll probably do a whole video on different shift techniques. When you're going down a gear, you can blip. When you're going up, you can blip. You can get the RPMs in the right range and stay at a fast speed instead of getting in your clutch and having to hit a brake and lose all your momentum when you're shifting. And I'm not pretending to be good at it yet. I got a lot to go. But we've had the car about a little over a week now and not got to do any really awesome driving like this. But
it's been raining.
Yeah, it's pretty much rained since we got it.
And you run into tourists.
I think I'm gonna go all the way down to second gear with a blip. And it's a hard shift, but I still had another 1,500 to 2,000 RPMs to roll into before I was gonna be in trouble. Let's hit this cutoff. I think we can go in the out down here.
Yeah.
But it revs so freaking high. And the brakes. The brakes.
The brakes are good. This is one of the better.
This is the second overlook. And it is smoky today. True to form, true to the name. You can't see the furthest range back. It's pretty smoky out there. But it's awesome. Typical fall day in the Smokies. If you're new to our channel, we do ridiculous stuff with mostly Ford vehicles. We may segue into something else in the future, but we have a 2018 supercharged F-150. It's fast, it's mean, it's not lowered, it's a man's truck. We also have two first edition Broncos reserved, a 2-door and a 4-door. So we've got a video that's over 35,000 views at this point where we went to see the new Broncos. If you want to check that out, it's in our library. Sam, what do you have ordered?
I've got a 2021 F-150 Lariat Sport Package coming with the 5.0, and it's going to get supercharged too, but I'm not going up, I'm going down a little, so it's gonna be quick. So got a lot of content coming with the new 2021 as well.
We're going to do some ridiculous stuff with his truck. The car that you're seeing right now, obviously we had a real, this car is probably not as fast as the truck. It's obviously a road warrior, road car, sports car, so you get to do a different type of content. But if you're catching the theme here, we do a little of everything, I guess. We own our cars, we don't lease them, we're not borrowing them. This is not a car review channel. You're gonna see us do the most amazing stuff with cars that we own, and we're not scared to trash them. When I say trash them, take that for what we mean. We're gonna drive them hard. We're not babying stuff. With the car cover that came with this from Shelby, it's never going on here. We're gonna get them dirty almost every single day and keep the content coming. But when you come here, you're gonna get a good variety of everything. It's double lines all the way up through here, but what you get in the Smokies a lot of times is traffic, especially during the fall of the year. It is a Tuesday.
Yeah.
You can't do this on the weekends. I came up here to scout out a little bit with the family on Saturday. It's ridiculous. Just out of the question. You sit and wait at every intersection for 10 or 15 minutes to try to turn onto another road.
That's why it's the most visited park. It's pretty, but it also has a lot of people come, so you've got to come on an off day if you want to be able to rip on the Skyway or the Parkway or any of these back roads, really.
Over to the Dragon. It is mind-numbing to get behind somebody. So this road is unique because it's built on the side of a mountain range, running, I guess, with Wears Valley. And when you're in Wears Valley and you look up, you just basically see this little row of trees cut out, and it's a road that pretty much runs on the side.
Right on the ridge tops in a lot of places.
Freaking awesome.
The bridges are especially right on the ridge tops.
Here we go. And there's a Toyota. Nissan. Definitely not the Dragon. If you want to drive fast, it's not the road. If you want to see some of the best views, this is the road. Right behind me, you can see the road that you passed through in Wears Valley, and it runs all the way down. Pretty awesome. This is the fourth pull off. We're not going to pull off at all of them, but if you're with the family, There's a little something different at every one of them. Lots of little trails you can walk off on and see some stuff. Be a ton of motorcycles. You're gonna see some cool cars if you're up here. If you come to Smokies at all, you're gonna see some cool stuff. Motorcycle every
third vehicle.
every third vehicle. It's just an awesome place, guys. We love that it's in our backyard. This is why you come to the Foothills Parkway. This bridge, we're about to go over a series of them.
This is the best section.
It's awesome.
Views on views, as the Stradman would say.
Hey guys!
Wow, you got a lot of people just standing on the side of the road today. Check that view out. This is one of the most expensive sections of road in the country. Forget how many bridges there are right through here. Is it like 17 or something crazy?
It's nuts. It's awesome. It's a bridge built on the side of a friggin' mountain. I mean, you can't get to it. There was not a road here. They had to build the road
on the peaks of these mountains
as they went.
Yep.
It's nuts. Check this out.
This is one of the better. This is the coolest bridge. It is actually hanging off the side of this cliff. Spectacular views.
I like to drive fast, but I just wanted to see that. So we want you to comment below if you've ever been to the Smokies. We think a lot of people that watch this will be folks that have been here, but comment below and tell us if you've been here or if you want to make this trip.
We'll be checking out other roads in the Smoky Mountains. We want to check out those videos as well.
We'll put a whole playlist together, but this is video number 1. So. My wife specifically told me not to do that today. But there was lines, yellow lines, so I mean, zip lines.
Dotted.
They're dotted. Passing all these overlooks. We've been on all these before, but if you're driving this, you're going to want to see a lot of stuff on those overlooks. It's different from every one.
This is about a 15-mile section of the parkway.
So we're coming to the end of this section of the parkway. You can get off here and pick up on another section, which is pretty awesome. Doesn't mean you got to stop watching today. We've got other videos very similar in the same part of the Smokies where we connect to different areas. So we want you to check those out. Keep the magic going. Check out the Wolf. That's our supercharged F-150. Check out our Bronco video where we go to Townsend and actually see those in person at Super Celebration East. But the GT350, I gotta say, first video out, it's a blast to drive. The worst part about this is getting behind people because this thing just wants to eat and wants to go. But make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on that notification bell so you'll know when we drop a video. And then we've got a big library that's already on YouTube that you can go back and watch and check out. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you here in just a second when you click on the next video.
Peace. Save the manuals, baby.